So let's take a look at a limiting reagent problem. So limiting reagent means one of these reagents, either the C2H4, which is ethylene, or fluorine, gets used up, and that determines how much product we're going to have. So it says that 20 grams, so that 20 grams of C2H4 reacts with 20 grams of F2. How many grams of C2H4, this should be F2, is produced? So you have to recognize as a limiting reagent. The way I recognize it is they give you the amounts of both reactants, so 20 grams of C2H4 and then the 20 grams of F2. Now, I'll just work these out separately. I'm going to work it out with the 20 grams of C2H4 and see how much product I get, and I'll work out with 20 grams of F2, see how much product I get, and then I'll circle the amount that's the lowest. So let's do 20 grams. C2H4. Whenever they give you grams for these stoichiometry problems, convert it to moles. So I gave the molar mass up there. So it's 28.0 grams per 1 mole. And then I look at the mole to mole ratio. 1 mole of C2H4 produces 1 mole of C2H4F2. So again, it's that 1-to-1 ratio. And then I convert the moles to grams using the molar mass of the C2H4F2. So 1 mole C2H4F2 is going to be 66. So if I do that, I'm going to produce, it's 47.1 grams. So if all of this reacts, again, we're not sure yet. We're going to compare it with the F2. I'm going to produce 47.1 grams of C2H4F2. Now I'm going to work it out with the F2. So again, I got 20 grams of F2. I'm going to convert it to moles. Again, this is all 1-to-1 ratio for this one, so it's pretty simple. 1 mole of F2 produces 1 mole of C2H4F2. And then I convert it to moles using the molar mass. So when I work that out, I'm going to end up with 34.8 grams. Now, what that tells me is, if all the F2 reacts, I can only produce 34.8 grams. So this is the actual amount produced. So even though I have enough C2H4 to produce up to 47.1 grams, well, after 34.8, I'm out of F2. And so the reaction stops. So in this case, the F2 is going to be the limiting reagent. So this is my limiting. And the amount of product, it's always the smallest. Just compare it for both reactants, circle the one that's going to be the smallest.